my lovelies, and welcome to your sneak peek for the week. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. I'm here to do a reading for the next 7 days, my friends, and welcome to the new week. So I'm here with 12 decks. I'm going to read from Aries to Pisces. I'm going to mark everything down below in the description so you can just scroll this video and find what it is that you're looking for in order to find the energies that you need. Just going to ask you to please stop watching tarot just for your sun sign. If you don't have at least your moon and your rising with you, then you really don't know what's going on. So natal charts are free everywhere, and if you have your exact time of birth, that's great, but you don't need it. You can just use the AM or the PM to get an idea of what your moon and your rising are. If you are interested in a private read or in joining us in the membership area, please look at the pinned comments below. Let's start with Aries. Let's get to it. Let's find out what's going on for Aries for this sneak peek for the week. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Aries. What can Aries expect for the next 7 days? Tell me about Aries. How did that moon fare for you, my friend? If you have an Aries placement and you're watching this, tell me how you were feeling under that full moon. We do have the Ten of Wands, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Ace of Cups, Aries. What else do we have? We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the Knight of Cups is in the reverse. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, and we do have the Six of Wands. I feel like there is somebody here who, I feel like you've been through a few things here. I feel like you're resilient. I feel like you've been carrying a lot of things with you, and it is time for you to put those things down, Aries. Whatever it is that has been weighing heavy on you. It feels like you've been sort of hiding your face in your burdens, I want to say. It's like it's like it's been too much, I want to say. It is time for you to drop this burden. I feel like somebody is wanting to drop a burden of unrequited love. It feels like you're coming from a situation here that possibly for somebody here, you could be in a relationship that you already know is likely to fail. And I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. This might be something that resonates with you already. But the Knight of Cups in the reverse for me is like you have a lot of feelings for someone, but they don't have feelings for you. Or it could be the flip, right? Maybe they have a lot of feelings for you, but you're feeling burdened by the situation. It feels like you were hoping that this was going to turn into the Ten of Cups energy here, but I don't think that it is. I feel like it's either somebody here has been in a relationship a really long time and needs to renew the love. So I would say that if you're in a relationship and you want to hold on to it, it feels like you're going to need to renew this cup of love. If you are somebody who knows this is over already, it feels like for somebody here, I'm telling you that, that there is something else coming in the future, but it's going to take a while, because I feel like it's time for you to go over the details and figure out why this didn't work if it was on your side. It feels like with this Six of Wands energy, it feels like it's been a hard road. Like it feels like it's been an on and off again relationship. It feels like it's very dramatic, very tumultuous, I want to say. And I feel like you're getting a lot of unsolicited advice from friends, from family, from people who are cheering you on and saying, look, this is not what makes you happy. Being in this unrequited love situation is not what makes you happy. So this situation is either someone who keeps giving and giving and giving to a situation where they're not getting any return, or you are somebody who is the person who is the other person is giving to you, and you're kind of feeling like it's too little too late. It feels like that sort of energy, Aries. Tell me why the Ten of Cups is here. Tell me why the Ten of Cups is here for Aries, please. We have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Four of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So I really do feel, Aries, that you're the person who wants the happy home, who wants the mental stability, who wants the financial, practical stability. And it feels to me like it's probably just, it's like everything else is stable. The mind is stable. The home is stable. There's money coming in. You have a job. I feel like it also feels like somebody here has done a whole lot of work on themselves, and that could be why this is turning into an unrequited love situation, because somebody is outgrowing their relationship. Tell me about this Ace of Cups, please, because this is the Ace of Cups is in the future. So for those of you who want to save the relationship, I feel this is the renewal, that it's time to renew it, fill the cup again and see if it'll work. It might take some time to repair it because the Knight of Pentacles is here, but maybe you've been wanting to talk about that or do it for a while. And for others of you, I feel like if this is over, this is a new love. This is a new path of love. Tell me about this. We've got the Four of Pentacles. We've got the Lovers. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So it's very interesting because I feel like I'm pulling two energies here. I feel like for some of you, you do want to hold on. You want to try and make it work. Everything else is stable. Everything else is stable. It's like we're happy, but it feels like there's like no more romance left, or we're not connecting in a romantic way anymore. We're like more like a business sort of relationship. That's what it's turning into for some of you. And you're still wanting to hold on to it. And so it feels like you want to hold on to it because you know that this person, or you feel like this person, is a soulmate connection. This is like you feel like this is the person who's been sent for me, and I'm going to make it work as much as I can. It feels like with the Page of Pentacles that we have to start over. If that's the case, we've got to start over. For those of you who feel like the romance is gone, I feel like you've got friends in your ear telling you, look, you've been dealing with this for a really long time, and it's time for you to make a decision. Are you going to go on a new path, or are you going to stay where you are? Because I feel like you've been here for a long while. It feels like for some of you, you are going to go on a new path, that this relationship might be over. And it feels like it's no fun anymore. I just want to say that it's time for you to go out there and have some fun. It feels like this has come to a place here where, yeah, we've come to be more like business associates, or we pass each other. It's like you're bringing money, I'm bringing money. The bills are paid, things are stable. But, you know, there's really not a whole lot of emotion here. There's happiness. Our family is happy, but it feels like there's no romantic indications anymore. It feels like somebody here has stability financially, or someone is maybe holding back their energy, and the Temperance in the reverse is always no. I feel like for some of you, this is the end of the line, is what it feels like, and you might figure that out in the next 7 days. So we do have the Two of Wands. It feels like somebody's preparing to take action here and trying to be a little more flexible. I feel like somebody here has been blocking themselves from passion, blocking themselves from doing what they want. We've turned into this relationship where it's all logic and reason and factual things, and it's I feel like it's become there's no more romance here for some of you. It's turned into like a business partnership is what it is. All right. Excuse me. We've got Cancer energy. We've got some Aries here. We've got Gemini. We've got Sagittarius energy. We've got Cups, so we've got Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. We've got some Virgo and Pisces energy here. All right, let's find out about Taurus. Tell me about the Bull Gang, please. Tell me about my Taurus tribe. Let's find out what's going on in the next 7 days, Taurus. This is your sneak peek for the week. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Taurus, if you're interested in a private read or you'd like to join the membership area, please look at the pinned comment below. Tell me about Taurus, please. What's going on with Taurus this week, the next 7 days? We've got the Four of Pentacles. We've got the Lovers, the Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Look at this. Very interesting energy here. I feel like there's a situation that you have been... it almost feels like you've been acting kind of miserly with your time and your energy here, Taurus. You're not putting energy into something. I feel that there is somebody that maybe you have met in recent times, like over the last month or so, and it feels like you feel a connection to this person. You may have met them in a social situation, and you expected them to show up and communicate with you. You thought it was a good interaction, and I feel like it's taking a really long time, is what it feels like. It feels like it's taking a really long time for somebody to charge in with some substantial conversation. Like it feels like somebody here, when you met them in the social situation, that they were very happy and jolly, and it feels like we were having drinks and we were having fun and we got caught up in the moment. It feels like we had a lot of great conversation, And then we get into the pentacle world and it just slows right down. But you're like, but I thought we had a connection. I don't understand. So I feel like with this Knight of Cups here, that there is sort of like, you felt like there was a romantic connection here. I don't understand why things have slowed down. It feels like while you were in the social interaction, right, things were going great. There was a lot of conversation. Everything was fine and happy and fun. And then all of a sudden you get into the pentacle world and everything has slowed down. And I don't think you're sure why everything has slowed down. Tell me about this Lovers here, because I feel like you had a substantial connection to this person. You felt good in their energy. You felt really connected to them. Oh, but you know what I'm noticing here? That these two people are actually not holding hands. They are getting ready to connect to each other. Isn't that interesting? So tell me about the Lovers, please, for Taurus. Tell me about the Lovers, because everything has slowed right down. Look, we have a Two of Cups here. So I do feel that this is a good connection, but you're wondering why everything has slowed to a halt. We've got the Eight of Swords. Oh, somebody is thinking about it. That's what it is. I feel like the person that you just met, Taurus, is somebody who is in transition with closing down an old chapter of their life and renewing some sort of new chapter of their life, I want to say. So they're accomplishing something or closing something down or wrapping something up and I feel like you're right. There is a connection here. This person feels like they've known you forever, that there was really great conversation. But I feel like this person, the reason that things have slowed right down is because of the Eight of Swords and the World card. Somebody here is, the other person I feel they've come to a place in their life where they know it's time to close the door and they've stopped. And they're checking in with themselves. Is this really what I want? Do I really want to close the door on the old thing and start the new thing? And I feel like that is sort of what has slowed everything down here. Tell me more about this. We've got the High Priestess. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. So in your gut, Taurus, I feel like in your intuitive energy is telling you this is a long-term thing, but what's going on? It feels like it's put you in a place of doubt, or you're worrying about it, or you're like, why haven't they called back? Why haven't they texted me? And it feels like you're wondering and waiting, right? Because I feel like I'm dealing with a Taurus who likes to be pursued. And if somebody doesn't pursue you, you take that as a no. If somebody's going to hesitate, then you take it as a no. But I really feel like it's a legitimate hesitation on this person's part, whether they're feminine or masculine. I do feel that there is a potential for love here, a potential for long-term stuff here. And I feel like what you're feeling in your intuition is correct. But I feel like there's a lot of silence here. Yeah, somebody here is carrying some burdens here. It does feel like somebody is that there's a lot of things that they need to take care of that have been going on in the past. We do have the Strength card. They're finding the courage to step out from behind this fear wall. I feel like they are going to have a realization, Taurus, that you are the one. Yeah, I feel like they are going to have a realization here. Right now, they're taking a moment to pause. It's like what they don't want to do is make you feel like you're being love bombed. They don't want you to feel like they're moving too quickly. I feel like someone's in a pause trying to get perspective about the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and they're waiting for the universe to give them a sign. Like they're waiting for that feeling and the intuition. Is this my person? So I think it's a good thing that somebody here is kind of holding back. I feel like they're watching you though. If you've given them your deets, like if they know how to find you on Instagram or YouTube or any of these social media places, I feel like they've been watching you because they're not entirely sure about you. And it feels like with the Hierophant energy that maybe it's a little bit intimidating because I feel like you are a spiritual teacher, that you teach people spiritual things. You're on a particular path. They see you as someone who is very intelligent, very bossed up, somebody who's very solid and grounded, moves very slow, very traditional. And I feel like they're watching you to make sure that that's really who you are. And they might be watching from a distance to, before they decide to come in and make some sort of an offer. So we do have Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got Scorpio, more Pisces energy here. We've got Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and more Gemini energy here. So I feel like somebody is watching you and they will step up to say something, but I feel like they kind of want to watch you and they want to know that you are actually the person that you portray yourself to be. All right, Gemini, let's find out what's going on for you. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Gemini, if you're interested in joining us in the membership area or if you are interested in a private read, please look below this video. There's a pinned comment with all that information there. All right, let's find out what's going on for Gemini this week. Sneak peek for this week, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Gemini, we start with the Six of Cups. You're reminiscing about something. Got the Wheel of Fortune. And we've got the Judgment card. Ooh, what's going on here? Tell me more about Gemini, please. Tell me more about Gemini. Cards are stuck. It's a little humid here today. I can't believe we're in central Canada here, Gemini, and we're still getting weather for the 70s. In the 70s, which is really wild for us here. We're usually getting cold and snow by now. All right, we've got the Moon card, we've got the Two of Wands, and we have the Queen of Wands. Gemini, it feels like change is here. There is a lot of change that is here for you, my friend, and it feels like it's supposed to happen now. I don't think that you see it coming, though. You know, it does feel like it's almost like you are feeling it, but you can't see it. And it feels like you are waiting on something. Something exciting is about to arrive. That's what it feels like for you here. We do have the Queen of Wands and the Two of Wands, and that's Three of Wands for me. Those are, you know, it's like waiting on you're kind of on the edge of your seat, waiting for something to show up, looking out the window. It's like you might be doing things like, oh, who's that? Like looking out the window and you know, it's just a neighbor parking in the driveway across the way, but it's almost like you're waiting for something. You're waiting for something exciting to show up because I feel like it's vibrational, that you feel it here. For some of you, it might be someone who wants a second chance coming back around. This doesn't have to mean love, though. Please understand that there's water here, but the only cups we have is the Six of Cups. So it could be somebody that you've known for a long time. The Six of Cups is reminiscent, right? We're reminiscing. It's about the things that went on in the past. It also could mean that somebody's coming back around, because when the Six of Cups does come up with the Wheel of Fortune, it does feel like maybe something is about to come back around to you here, Gemini. It does feel like with the Moon energy here that you don't expect that it's showing up, but it's almost like you're on the edge of your seat waiting for something to show. But I don't think that you understand what is about to show up here. Tell me, or who, right? Tell me about the Judgment card here. It's almost like you're prepared for someone to show up here. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, we've got the Nine of Swords, and we've got the Four of Cups. Very interesting, because it feels like you're like, oh, but it's showing up at a time when I'm not interested. That's what it feels like. I'm not interested in this cup any longer. I'm sort of comfortable in the place where I am, but I feel like the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups is telling me that, you know, you do have this feeling of something that is worrisome that's showing up for you. Like, it does feel like it's exciting, but what do I do when it shows up? I'm not really sure. So it could be a person, it could be a Queen of Pentacles, could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be the Queen of Wands, who is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, could be Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius again, Cancer, Pisces, we've got Virgo and Pisces. When the major arcana show up in your reading here, you don't really have a choice. These things are showing up. There is change that's coming here. Something's about to change, and I feel like someone is coming back round again for you, Gemini. And it feels like you know this. It feels like this vibration energy here. You could have Pisces or Cancer in the chart, maybe Virgo, and maybe you feel that it's arriving, but you're not sure that you want it. Like when it shows up, you're like, but I don't think I want it anymore. We have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you are feeling vibrationally that something or someone is about to show up, but you don't know what it is. It's like you can feel it, but you can't see it. What is this? We've got the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Three of Cups, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. It does feel like, for some of you, it might be that something really exciting is about to happen with your business. If you do have a business, something really exciting could be happening at work if you are still in the workforce. But we do have a celebration of the Nine of Pentacles. And we do have the Page of Pentacles as well. 9 and 1 is 10. For some of you, it's a celebration about money. Something is showing up that it's almost like something that you maybe were worried about that wasn't going to work out for you, something maybe that ended. We've got 9 and 1 sword is 10. Something you already released. I feel like it's almost like it's giving you some sort of maybe excitement. I don't think that's anxiety. It feels like celebratory energy. It feels like something big. Either it's money, you're going to be given some money, something is brewing in the background with the Page of Pentacles, and the 1 and the 9 is 10. And we're going to celebrate. So what might be coming back around for some of you is maybe not a person at all. Maybe it's something financial, something that you've been dealing with that is financial, that is about to pay out to you or pay off. Tell me what the Wheel of Fortune is, please. For Gemini, tell me what the Wheel of Fortune is. We've got the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. We've got the Magician in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like when it shows up, you don't necessarily trust it. It's like, I don't know, it's something that I feel that you don't have any knowledge of, but you feel is going to happen, something that's cloudy. I don't have all the details. I'm not sure why things are changing. It's coming at you quickly. We've got the 2 quickest knights here. It's like it's something you're going to have to face with a brave face. I feel like it's going to be celebratory once the dust settles and you figure out what's going on here. But when the Magician shows up in the reverse, to me, it's manipulative energy, and the Knight of Wands is involved. So it could very well be for some of you, if this is a romantic reading for you, somebody that you do not truly trust, who has manipulated you in the past, I feel is somebody who is showing up or coming back around with this Wheel of Fortune. It's somebody that you have history or nostalgia with. It feels like this person is coming back wanting to be very open and very open with you. They want to be very vulnerable with you. And I think I feel as though you're excited about the situation, but when the dust settles and you figure out what's going on, you might be like, oh, but I don't want this. I've already told this person no. I've already realized I don't want this situation. But for some of you, it could be money that you're not expecting. This person's going to come in under the guise of, look, I just want to be your friend. I want to be your friend. I just want to be in your friend group. I just want to be in your community. Like, can't we just start there? And I feel like it's going to put you into the hangman energy here, Gemini, that you're going to have to make some sort of decision. But I feel like you're going to pull your energy back, try and get perspective and think about it first. We do have fire energy, so Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Cancer and Pisces. We do have Virgo, Pisces. We have Gemini and Aries energy. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. Well, that was a little bit weird, was it not? That's a very odd reading. Very interesting, very complex, just like you, Gemini. All right, Cancer, here we go. Let's talk about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For this week, the sneak peek for this week, Cancer, if you're interested in joining us in the membership area, or if you're interested in a private read, please look below this video. There's a pinned comment. Tell me about Cancer, what's coming up this week. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, tell me about Cancer. Tell me about Cancer, please. We have the 5 of Cups, we have the 9 of Swords, the Page of Wands is here, the Knight of Wands is here, the Devil, and the 10 of Swords. 6 of Swords is in the distance here. There's something here that you can't stop thinking about. I feel like when you put your head on the pillow at night, that you can't stop thinking about it, Cancer. There's something here that I feel that you may have lost your opportunity, or you feel like you've given something up. There's a little bit of regret. There's a little bit of regret about how quickly you went at something here. It does feel like maybe it was a situationship, and it feels like the situationship is over, and I feel like somebody has released you, or you've released the other person. It does feel like you are about to, move forward. I feel like you're just, you're moving forward, you're moving out of this situation, but it does feel like you're kind of reluctant to want to go on a new path. It almost feels like you're feeling bad or sad, or feeling a little bit of regret from your past actions, or maybe you're sad that the way that person treated you. Take it as it resonates, right? You can flip it either way. It is a general reading, by the way. So tell me about the 9 of Swords. What is it that is it's like impeding on your sleep. It's making you worry. It's like you can't stop thinking about this regret or the sadness or whatever had come from this, and you can't stop thinking about this page of wands, wanting to communicate with them, but you know that maybe it's probably not a good idea to do so. Tell me what the Nine of Swords is, please. We've got the Four of Swords, we've got the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Cups. You know, I feel as though, Cancer, that you were unsure of somebody here, that you were unsure about your feelings about them. I feel like there is Knight of Cups, but of course the Knight of Cups is here with the Five of Pentacles, and so I feel like it's almost like either you didn't believe how they felt about you. Like it almost feels like a sort of detached emotion, if you know what I mean. It's almost like going through the motions, I want to say. We've got the Four of Cups here. Is it the Four of Cups? Four of Swords, sorry. We've got the Four of Swords here. And so that means that there is intermittent to no communication between you and this person. It's like communication has fallen right off. And I feel that you thought that this person would be more communicative with you. It does feel like this was a friends with benefit situation or a situationship that maybe has slowed down. We're not really talking. It's like it's falling off the edge. But it feels like somebody here wants to release some sort of toxicity, or maybe you or the other person is thinking, you know, maybe this was just not going to a place that I wanted it to go to. Because I feel like it started out with flirting, let's get on a new path, and then maybe it turns to a place where now I just want to release it because it does feel like it's codependency or toxicity. There was really no stability in this situation, Cancer. And I feel like although you still carry sort of romantic feelings for someone, that person seems to have detached from you, or that there is little to no communication between you and them. Tell me why the Devil's here, please. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, we've got the Eight of Swords, and we have the Three of Swords. So I feel like it's work that's getting in the way. Either you're the one that's working a lot or they're working a lot. Maybe it's both of you. But I also feel like with the Eight of Swords here, it tells me that, you know, everybody's doing their part to not speak with everyone. It feels like you and the other party are both up in your head, is what it feels like here. We've got so many swords here. We've got the Three of Swords, the Eight of Swords. We've got the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords. We've got so much it's going on in the head. Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's really taking any action. It's like we're sort of, you're there and I'm here, and I'm expecting you to make the conversation and you're expecting me to reach out. And it feels like it's a non-communication kind of energy, and it's becoming stagnant. It's like codependent. Yeah, and I feel like it's something that's about to probably come to an end. What's the outcome, please? We have the Page of Cups, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Tower. It does feel like, Cancer, is like, it feels like you're starting to realize what you really want, because the Seven of Cups in the reverse tells me that you know what you want, and it's a realization that you know what you want. I think what you want is to carry on from this situation and find something new. You're open to it, your intuition's open to it, your emotions are open to it. I feel like you're shutting down this situationship here, and although it might be heartbreaking, I feel like what you don't want to do is you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings here, but it feels like the only reason that you haven't shut this down is because you don't want to break somebody's heart and you don't want to feel heartbroken. But I feel like it's time to release whatever situationship you had, because I feel like you're ready for something totally and brand new. I've got the Queen of Wands. I feel like you need somebody who's very attractive and independent and fiery, and you want to go on this sort of new path. You might even be looking for a new situationship. I'm just saying, the Star is here. Yeah, you want someone who sticks out to you, right? You don't want to have to. It's like the Queen of Wands is somebody who is going to stick out in a crowd. They're really attractive, and they are somebody who's independent, very fiery and fun and excitable. You'll hear them from the other end of the room. We do have the Chariot energy and the Star. I feel like you're looking for your star. So I feel like this if there was a situationship going on, I feel like that is done, and I feel like you're having a realization that you know what you want, and now you're going to go after it. Probably you'll have that realization in the next 7 days. We do have a lot of swords, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We've got Scorpio energy, we've got Pisces energy here. We've got Capricorn, as well as Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo energy. All right. Let's talk about Leo. Tell me about Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Leo for the next 7 days. Sneak peek for this week for Leo. Tell me about Leo, please. Leo, if you're interested in joining us in the membership area or you're interested in a private read, please look at the pinned comment below this video. Tell me about Leo. What's coming up for Leo, please? Got the Sun, Six of Swords, Ace of Cups, the High Priestess. The King of Pentacles is in the reverse, and we've got the Empress on deck. Leo, you started off your own reading, right, with the Sun energy here. I feel like you've had sort of a realization or a breakthrough on something. It feels like your intuition is now involved. It feels like you now have clarity from your intuition about what to do next. And I feel like the Six of Swords is telling me that it's time for you to shut down whatever has been chaotic in the past, and it's time to move forward into softer, more passive kind of Ace of Cups energy. It's like you're on this new path of, I feel, really looking inward to yourself to figure out what it is that you need. If you really want an Ace of Cups, the King of Pentacles, when they're in the reverse, it can be for some of you that you have been, have left a financially chaotic past. You have left it in the past, and it's because you've come to a realization about what happened. The only way that we won't repeat our cycles and our patterns is if we realize how we got ourselves into that mess in the first place. So I feel like this Sun energy is shining on the High Priestess. And so the High Priestess is your intuition, the way that you are connecting with your source, right? Your source energy, whoever that is for you. And it feels like that it's like, now I see it. Now I get it. I see the intuitive energy. And I really feel like somebody here has decided that I'm going to move away from making bad financial decisions for some of you. Maybe the financial decisions you made put you in a place of chaos. The Six of Swords for me as a reader is like the reason why we take these six swords with us in the boat is because we want to keep with us all the things that we learned, the communications, connections that were important to make me not go into this pattern again. So for some of you, the King of Pentacles could mean that there was a financial issue that I feel that you have, that is coming to a resolve because the Empress is here and is very abundant. For others of you, it feels like with the King of Pentacles being in the reverse, it could be that I'm checking in with me, right? When the King is in the reverse, it's like I'm not worried about, do you have what you need? Do you have what you need? Because the King of Pentacles is the one who is the provider. And somebody's going within, I think, turning inward on themselves and really looking at their own abundance. Do I have enough? Am I making enough? Am I being responsible with the way I spend my money? It feels like somebody here is preparing to maybe go on some sort of path to fall in love, but they want to take one last check. It's like we're taking one last check in the Pentacle world. Do I have the house? Do I have the car? Am I financially stable? Can I provide if somebody were to show up? It feels like here with the Queen of Swords energy that you're just being really honest with yourself. You're setting boundaries in the place where you need to set boundaries. And it feels like you're liberating yourself from something. The Wheel of Fortune is here. I feel like you're ready to move forward here with, we have Strength here, which is also your energy. So I feel like you've been really courageous and you're ready for change, and the universe knows that. So we do have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are about to move forward in a fortunate way because we do have you now putting up boundaries, being very honest and truthful with yourself and anybody who approaches you, that you have decided that anybody who arrives in my life now is going to have to go by my rules, because I've worked really hard to get to this place where I've had this breakthrough or realization about where I am financially, where I am in the mind. It feels like here that somebody is ready possibly to go out into the world as the Empress, whether you are feminine or masculine energy. Somebody here is checking in with themselves. Am I abundant enough? I think the answer with the Empress showing up is yes, you are. I feel like you are. Tell me why the King of Pentacles is in the reverse, please. We do have the Hanged Man. Yeah, it's a perspective here. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. And so the Four of Wands is here as well. So I feel like what you want is one and done, right? And that's really, the King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus energy here, what you want to do is you don't want to have to do it twice. And that's why you're moving slowly here, or maybe at a dead crawl. because the Hanged Man is here and you're looking at something from a different perspective now. It feels like, Leo, you have a different perspective on love, and it feels like you do really want to jump into something that is exciting and fresh and maybe might work out to be in the Four of Wands, stability possibly. But it feels like somebody here still feels, I just want to maybe move it over to the left side here. It feels like somebody here still feels very connected to somebody who maybe is the Empress. If this is not you and this is another person in your life, it feels like here that somebody feels like they're not good enough for the Empress. They don't have enough for the Empress, that maybe it's intimidating to be with the Empress. Please understand that the Empress and the King of Pentacles, they are on two different vibrations, right? The Empress is doesn't really need to be provided for, and the King of Pentacles is somebody who is checking in with themselves to see if they have enough to provide for the Empress. The Empress really doesn't need it. Tell me more. Tell me about the High Priestess and the Sun. We do have the Seven of Wands. We have the King of Cups. Okay, so it looks like you are ready. It feels like you're ready. You've got your boundaries up, but you're ready to go on some sort of a new path. It feels like that you've grown, I want to say. We've got the King of Cups here. That you've grown up in your energy, and now that you're feeling emotionally available, now it's time to possibly connect with this Empress energy. We've got the Two of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands tells me that the Knight of Wands is looking back at the Magician. Do I have enough magic to make this decision? Have I manifested enough? It feels like somebody here is questioning their strength, their bravery, their passion. It's like, do I have enough? The Two of Pentacles is like trying to keep myself in balance. I'm juggling so many things. The Magician with the Knight of Wands is, I'm just going to use my magic of desire, passion, excitement. I feel like you're ready to go out there and find something that is exciting. I feel like you really love to get a lot of attention. The Six of Wands is here and the Six of Cups is here. You're hoping that you're going to attract a soulmate, somebody who's not codependent. Somebody who is not codependent. Yeah. It feels like a little bit of fear. It feels like you're ready to go back into the world after having this realization that all I need to do is listen to my intuition. But I feel like you are still connected spiritually with the Empress for some of you, and it might be that's the person that you're heading out to talk to here, because the King of Swords just showed up. We have the Nine of Pentacles, very confident, factual conversation, head over heart. Knight of Swords is here. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I'm just going to say it and be brave. Two of Swords. I'm coming out of this block here. I might get my heart broken, but I'm going to take a chance and do it anyway, because you might think that the Empress is your person. The Empress is Taurus and Libra. That is somebody who has all of the energy of all the queens, very full of wisdom, somebody who might be a mother or a father, somebody who is good on their own. They don't need your finances. So maybe that's something, that might be another reason that the King of Pentacles is in the reverse. We do have Leo here. We have Capricorn. We have Aries and Gemini energy. We have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. More Pisces, Taurus, and Libra. We have Pisces energy again. We have Leo energy again. And King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Very interesting. Let's talk about Virgo. Tell me about Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Virgo for the week ahead, please. Tell me about this week. Sneak peek for this. No, sorry, I said week ahead. I meant this week. For this week. Sneak peek for this week, not the week ahead. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Virgo. Virgo, if you're interested in joining us in the membership area, or if you're interested in a private read, please look into the pinned comment at the bottom of this video. All right, so we do have the Star, we have the Page of Coins, and we have the World card. I feel like you're kind of over people not giving you a whole lot of energy to deal with. The Page of Coins tells me that whenever something new begins, it's like somebody just, you're not finding anybody who wants to put in any more energy than the Page for you. I feel like you've been manifesting something stable, but it feels like you're manifesting maybe people who are immature, possibly, people who don't have a level of maturity that you're used to. I feel like it begins, you find the person, you manifested them, you find the person, and then it turns out that they're really sort of immature. And I feel like that's, it becomes, what you don't want is to become very burdened and sad about a situation that you start with somebody who doesn't know about money, who doesn't know about the real world, who doesn't know about the Page of Pentacles. Pages are young, right? And so you could be attracting people who are a lot younger than you. And I feel like you're like hoping that this is wish fulfillment for you, but I feel like that the Page of Pentacles ends up being really heavy for you to carry. And the Five of Cups is like, it almost feels like you have a little bit of regret of even trying. That's what it feels like here. We've got the Ten of Coins in the reverse, and the Sun is here. So it does feel like with the World card here, that what you are doing is, I feel like it almost feels like you're done dating people that are a lot younger than you, because it does feel like with the Page of Pentacles here, the Page of Pentacles is somebody who is young, somebody who is, I feel like you meet them face to face and you realize that they don't have a whole lot of life experience, and you don't want to have to be the one who carries it all, because I feel like you've done that in past relationships. It does feel like with the Five of Cups that you are like, oh, here we go again. I feel like this is not what you want. The Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse. I don't want to have to get into or be in a relationship with somebody who just doesn't understand life. I'm not willing to raise somebody else's kid. We've got the Sun here, and I don't mean raising somebody else's kid as in getting together with someone who has children. I mean that the people that you're meeting are very young, very naive, and you're like, no, I'm not interested. And it's like a realization. I'm not interested in raising someone else who doesn't have any life experience. I feel like you're closing the door on that. I feel like you're not going to feel bad about it. Like, it feels like the World card to me is always an ending. We're going to stop that. I feel like what you're going to stop is feeling bad about turning people away when they just don't have the level of knowledge in life that you do. It's a mismatch vibrationally. And I feel like these are the people that you're really not interested in carrying forward into a long-term relationship here. We have the Hermit in the reverse. We have the Queen of Wands, and we have the Four of Pentacles. Oh gosh. It feels like you're all ready, right? So the Hermit energy in the reverse feels like after a long while of being by yourself, spending time with you, that it's kind of like with this Queen of Wands energy. Now I'm ready. I'm ready to go out there. I'm ready to meet someone. And it feels like, the Queen of Wands is someone who is independent, right? I feel that's you. Masculine or feminine. You're independent. You are someone who is excited about life, that you go get whatever it is that you want. It feels like you've been keeping yourself under wraps, or you've been in hermit energy, or maybe gaining some wisdom about who you really are. But the Four of Pentacles is telling me that, it's when you meet this person who is the Page of Pentacles, that this person is not very vulnerable, and you want someone who's vulnerable. It's like I'm tired of dealing with the back and forth. I just want to be able to manifest somebody. So I feel like you're closing this old chapter, it feels like, of not having the kind of opportunities that you want show up here. And sometimes that can tell me too, is if you're manifesting it and this is what's showing up, that maybe you could have been in the past in this energy of the Page of Pentacles, but it feels like you've grown up. You're in the Queen of Wands energy now. You're independent, doing your own thing. You might be an entrepreneur. It feels like now your level of vibration has raised, and now you no longer vibe with somebody who is the Page of Pentacles. Tell me about the World card, please. We have the Devil, we have the King of Wands, and we have the Six of Wands. So I feel, although that you do want passion, you do want excitement, it feels like what you're looking for is someone who's just like you. And I don't mean, like in all ways, but we do have the King and the Queen of Wands here. I feel like you are looking for someone who is as fiery and passionate as you are. Someone who can't keep their hands off you because you don't want to keep your hands off them. I feel like you want victory with someone who is an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. But it feels like, but you know what? I closed the door on this, and as I'm moving forward here, it feels like a little bit of fear. It feels like you can get out of the cage if you want to, but do you really want to? That's what it feels like here. I'm looking at the Devil, got somebody in a cage. It's like, I don't want to be caged. I don't want someone to feel like they have dominion over me. I don't want someone to feel like I have to do whatever they want me to do. It feels like fear and doubt. I want to open a new, like the World card indicates that something has come to an end, so something else must begin. And I feel like it feels like you're going into the dating field, or you're wondering what is out there in terms of passion, that you do want victory, you do want attention, but it feels like you're trying to avoid this devil energy. We've got the Judgment card. So it does feel like it is a matter of the universe giving you an opportunity. The Judgment feels like the universe is giving you an opportunity to make a choice. So I feel like you are going to meet somebody who is like you, who mirrors your energy, and you may or may not like that. Look, sometimes we don't, right? When people mirror our energy, sometimes we end up not liking them because we don't realize that we have things within us that need to be worked on. So I feel like the Fool energy, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Wands tells me that you want to go in for the passion first before you even decide if you are going to go in with the Ace of Cups or not, that you do want a new beginning. And I feel like this is the decision that you're making here this week. I do want a new beginning. I'm going to go back out there. I'm going to find who I want. Hopefully I find someone who is as fiery and passionate and good looking as me. Like, I feel like you probably take really good care of yourself, and you dress well, and you're very good looking, feminine or masculine. And I feel like you're looking for someone who is on that level as well, because you're done with dealing with people who are acting like children, or who are just waiting for you to pay the bill kind of thing. I feel like there is a new beginning here coming, and I feel like you're going to dip your toe into the passion first. You're going to start it in fire. Please remember, things that start in fire don't necessarily mean that they have longevity. But what you're hoping is when it starts in fire, that there is a new beginning, and then we get to this Ace of Cups energy, which I feel like you will have victory in if you make the decision to move forward here. You're waiting. It feels like you're waiting because it feels like you will have a lot of opportunities here, and you know your worth. You've done the work. You know your worth. You're very abundant, and you know that you are worth attracting that as well. So if you are the Queen or the King, you might be attracting the Queen or the King. If you are the Empress, you might be attracting the Emperor. But there are some decisions that need to be made here. And I feel like this energy of you dating people that were much younger than you just became really chaotic, and it was time for you to move forward with the Six of Swords. All right. Tell me more about this. We've got Capricorn energy. We've got Gemini. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, and Aquarius energy. Libra and Taurus on the bottom of the deck as well. All right, Libra. Just a couple days left in Libra season. Happy birthday, Libra. I hope it was a good season for you. And got to say happy birthday to a few of you in the comments. Grateful. Libra, if you're interested in getting a private read, or if you are interested in joining us in the membership area, please look below this video. Gosh, I can't get my words out today. It feels like a retrograde to me. This full moon has been really hard on me, and it feels like I can barely speak. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Empress. We have the King of Cups. Ooh, I feel like somebody's about to make a decision about you. Somebody who I feel that you feel very connected to, but somebody who has not shown their feelings on the surface to you here, Libra. It does feel like somebody is about to reach out to you. It feels like it's been silent between you and somebody else. There is a connection here. I feel you feel the connection, and so do they. I feel like the Empress energy is yours because you are Libra. This is Libra and Taurus energy. You could be feminine or masculine. The Empress is feminine leaning, but also has masculine energy. And then we have the King of Cups here. So there's the masculine energy. It almost feels like somebody is showing up, like coming up behind you here, and you're not expecting it. I feel like you're not expecting this Page of Wands energy. We do have the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is like somebody who is being kind of miserly with their time, their energy, or their emotions, right? Because the King of Cups is someone who's quite stoic on the surface. This person's not going to lay all their cards out on the table all at once. This person is somebody who is going to sort of hold back to see if there's going to be tumultuous waters that they have to navigate first. So it does feel like somebody here is holding on to you energetically, I want to say. And I feel like you probably will get some sort of communication here. Tell me about the Page of Wands for Libra, please. Tell me about the Page of Wands for Libra. I feel like this person really is attracted to you. They've realized they have a bit of an attraction for you here. We do have the World card. We have the Death card, and we have the Ten of Cups. You know what? It feels like the reason that this person is not really connected with you right now is because there's something going on in their life that I feel that they need to close down first. There is a door here. I feel like there is the World card and the Death card. It feels to me like something is over, and now we're just going through the preliminaries of closing the door so I can carry on to my happiness. It might be a relationship, a family situation. This person may be separated and not yet divorced. It's something that they haven't told you because they haven't shown their cards to you yet. Tell me about this King of Cups. Tell me about the King of Cups, please. This person's trying to decide if the connection that they have with you energetically or spiritually is true. I feel like that they are questioning themselves. Tell me about the King of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Why is the King of Cups not giving energy? The Hierophant energy. This person could be, like I said, going through divorce, right? We've got the World card, the Death card, and the Hierophant. This person could be someone who is ending a long-term marriage, and I think it's a good thing. I feel like this person is somebody who has not told you that possibly they're in the midst of letting go of a long-time marriage or long-term relationship. It feels like it's a celebratory thing. And I feel like that they already are beginning to open their heart to something new. But I think this is going to take some time. I think it's going to move really slow, Libra. And you may decide, you may think that this person is no longer interested in you. Tell me about the Empress, please. Because they're being so quiet, you might think that they're no longer interested in you, but there could be things going on in their life that they're just not voicing to you. Yeah, they do have this feeling that they are very connected to you in a vibrational way. We have the Empress and the Emperor. So it feels like this Hermit energy, the reason for, I feel like it's been very quiet between you and this person, but there is romantic feelings here. But I feel like somebody here is closing down something, closing a door. It feels like a major chapter of their life is about to end. And they're in the midst of transforming that. They're in the midst of transition here. What comes next, please? Tell me what the outcome is. We've got the Five of Cups. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you think that they don't want to talk to you anymore because it's taking them too long to reply. So I'm going to say, put it on the back burner. You don't have to say, should I let it go? Should I move forward with it? You don't have to make that decision. There's always a third decision. The third decision is, I'll just put it on the back burner. I'm just going to leave it there. It's not a no. It's not a yes. It feels like for you that you feel like this person taking a really long time to answer you or to communicate with you again is an absolute no. For some of you, you're just going to release it and carry on. Others of you, I feel like you're going to feel bad. You're going to blame it on yourself and feel bad because this person is not connecting with you. But I think that you will have some sort of a breakthrough. I feel like this person will connect with you, that they will. And I think that you're going to be shocked that they're still interested in you. But I feel like you two are on the same vibration. The Emperor and the Empress have shown up here. This person could be watching you. We do have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. We do have the Three of Swords. They could be watching you, hoping that no one else is going to scoop you up before all of this is taken care of for them. But I do feel that somebody here is releasing something. I feel like it's a marriage and it's making them happy, but I think it's going to take some time before they're going to be able to communicate with you. All right. We do have Leo energy. They could be a Leo. We do have Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We do have Virgo energy here, Taurus, Aries, Libra, and Taurus. And Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Some Aquarius energy as well. All right, Scorpio. Another few days and we're going to be in Scorpio season, aren't we? Sure are. Looking forward to it. I love Scorpio season. All right, Scorpio, this is your sneak peek for this week. Let's find out what's going on for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you're interested in joining us in the membership area or if you need a private read, Scorpio, you know what to do. look in the pinned comment below this video. Tell me about Scorpio. What's coming up this week? Sneak peek for this week for Scorpio. What's coming up for Scorpio? We do have the Sun. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Magician in the reverse. Somebody's realized that they are being manipulated. It might be in a commitment. You might be in a commitment where you've realized that you're being manipulated in some type of commitment here. The Sun is here with a breakthrough. It's a realization. The Hierophant is here. You might be married. You might be engaged. You might be living with somebody. The Hierophant tells me that you're also in the midst of learning a lesson, that there is some sort of manipulation going on here. Somebody who's using their tools to get what they want rather than to create what they want. We've got the Six of Wands, we've got the Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. It feels like you don't trust somebody here. The Magician and the Queen of Wands. The loves to get attention, Scorpio. I don't know if there's someone that you know, someone that you're dating, someone that you're living with. Maybe you have a commitment with them. Take it as it resonates for you. But the Queen of Wands, to me, is somebody who is in the community gathering attention. It's like they are maybe at the workplace flirting. Maybe they're flirting with the neighbor. This person is somebody who, the Queen of Wands, I feel, is somebody who's quite delicious. Their energy is delicious. They're quite desirable. They're very handsome or beautiful, easy on the eyes. This person loves attention. And it feels like, there are those people who, even when they're in a marriage, even when they're in a relationship, they have to be barely dressed in order to go out in public because they love the attention. I don't think you love the attention. I don't think that you love that this person garners the attention. And I feel like it's not because you let them wear what they want, do what they want, be who they are. But I think that they're doing it for the wrong reasons. It feels like here somebody is doing it because they want attention, and you feel like, well, if you want their attention, maybe my attention isn't enough. Tell me about the Queen of Wands here. This person is kind of egoic about their looks, and it doesn't matter if they're with somebody in a commitment. They need other people to be attracted to them in order to stroke their ego. That's what it feels like here. I've got the Temperance card, I've got the Seven of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. It feels like you've sort of taken a backseat, or maybe thought, no, maybe that's not really what's going on. I need to be patient. I need to wait. Maybe I'll just nurture the connection. Maybe this person is not feeling, as comfortable in the connection as they want them to. Maybe they feel as though I'm not attracted to them. It almost feels like you begin to blame yourself, but I don't think it's you, honestly. It feels like whenever this person is out in the world, out in the Pentacle world, that they are somebody who must have and garner attention from your friends. They might be flirting with your friends. They might be flirting with work people. It feels like this person just cannot get through life without flirting with people who they're not in a relationship with. Because it almost feels like you're the one who's solid and sturdy and traditional, and you like a traditional, a traditional connection. And I feel like this person's non-traditional, that they're independent, that they really don't care what you think. Tell me about this Hierophant energy, please. We've got this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you've already invested in this person in a long-term relationship. And it feels like there is some sort of decision that you need to make here. It also is opening you up, I feel, to see things for what they really are. I think that's what the Judgment card is here. That you are somebody who's really confident in your 3D world, confident in your relationship. But I feel like this is something that bothers you. And maybe this isn't even your relationship. Maybe it's your brother's relationship or your sister's relationship. Or maybe this person is your friend and they like to flirt with you, but you know that they're married or in a relationship. Take it as it resonates for you. Tell me about the Magician, please. It almost feels like there's somebody here who likes to, I'm looking at the Queen of Wands, who likes to manipulate your friend group or your community, or people that, it's like people are looking on. People are watching you. They're watching your person, they're flirting with your person, and you're looking on. But it feels like you're too grounded to say something. Tell me about the Magician. We've got the Strength card, got the Seven of Cups in the reverse, and we've got the Page of Pentacles. It does feel like this person is giving other people little bits of energy, and you're trying to be courageous. You're like, nah, that's not really what's going on. That can't be really what's going on here. It's like this person likes to make you feel, how can I say? Because the Strength is courage, and the Magician in the reverse with the Strength makes me feel like this person likes when you're jealous. They like that you are jealous. Oh, give me a second here, hang on. Sorry about that, my sound has been going off and on today. Okay, so it almost feels like this person likes to make you jealous. It's like they feel like if you're not jealous that you must not be very interested in them. And it feels like with the Seven of Cups in the reverse here, that they know that they're doing it. They're doing it on purpose. And it's like they're giving other people little bits of energy. Got the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Wheel here. It feels as though you've been thinking for a long time that this is, you don't like it. It feels like betrayal. It feels like betrayal when this person does that to you, or when you watch this person do it to someone that you love. So maybe they're doing it to your brother or your sister or your best friend. Like, it feels like if this is not a situation about you, it's like you're in this situation where you're kind of the person who's got the moral ground. Like, you're the person who's like, I would never do that if I was in a connection, or if I was somebody who was connected to another person this way. But I feel like this person here requires a lot of attention to stroke their ego. So the Wheel of Fortune is here, the Ten of Swords is here, and the Knight of Pentacles. It feels to me like it's going to take somebody a long time to realize what's going on, but they are going to release the situation and move forward here. That things are going to change. Somebody's going to realize it, and things are going to change here. What's the outcome? We've got the Moon energy, we've got the Ten of Cups, and we've got the Knight of Swords. So I feel like whoever energy is the Hierophant energy, whoever's learning the lesson, whoever is the one who's maybe dealing in this connection, who is watching this person, get a lot of attention. I feel like this person is going to say something to the Queen of Wands, and I think that this person is probably the type of person that says, you can't tell me how to dress, you can't tell me who to talk to. Like, they're going to try and flip it on the Hierophant energy here, and it feels like the Knight of Swords is like, I just got to talk about it. Are we in love or are we not? Are we happy or are we not? Because I'm unsure now. So I don't know if this is you or if this is someone else around you, but it feels like whenever we get into a social situation, you don't say anything, but you do see this person flirting. I'm just going to say the King of Wands is here. So you see this person flirting with other people who are fire signs, other people who are very flirtatious. And it's like a realization that I've got to say something, because this is not going to be a very long-lasting connection or commitment if I don't say something. But you know that if you say something, that it's going to come to some sort of hardship or regret. The Five of Cups is here. So it does feel like there is a situation that needs to be sort of looked at and taken care of this week. Right. Because, somebody's a little bit off the chain. They're not acting like they're in a relationship with somebody or a committed relationship. They're acting as though they're single, and they're getting a lot of attention. We've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Cancer and Pisces, Sagittarius, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. More Leo, more Leo, more Leo. We've got, and Leo loves attention, and it's very beautiful to look at. I'm just saying. We've got Judgment, Virgo, and Pisces. We've got Taurus energy. We've got Gemini and Aries energy. All right. Let's look at Sagittarius. A fire family, how are ya? Tell me about Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Sag. Tell me about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you're interested, Sagittarius, in joining us in the membership area, or if you're interested in a private read, please look in the pinned comment below. All right, here we go. We've got the Queen of Swords, we've got the Justice card, and we've got the Three of Wands. So you're waiting for some sort of justice that is going to give you some sort of balance, or that you're ready to stand up for something here. Something maybe legal. You're waiting for legal advice. You're waiting for someone to give you some information that's going to help you liberate yourself from a situation here. Tell me about Sagittarius. Page of Cups, King of Coins, and the Magician. We do have the Page of Cups and the King of Coins. So we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Libra here, of course. We have Gemini and Aries here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer energy here. It feels like there is some surprising information that is going to come to you that is going to bring you some karmic balance. For some of you, it could be about money. Take it as it resonates. The King of Coins is here. For some of you, the legal thing is going to be said in your favor. It's going to be surprising, but you've manifested it here. You're waiting for an answer on something that has to do with something that is legal. Now, the Queen of Swords is the person who is always honest and truthful, very assertive as well. I feel like this whatever is coming for you, I think for some of you, it's going to be a financial decision about something legal. It's going to be surprisingly in your favor, and it's going to allow you to liberate yourself. Tell me about this Libra or Justice energy, please. It also could be, it doesn't have to be something legal. For those of you who are not going through something legal, it could be just karmic justice, that something is going to be said in your favor. Something is arriving that is going to give you balance. Something that I feel is going to kind of surprise you or shock you. And it could be the King of Coins for some of you. It could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Or it could be about money. Tell me about justice. Whatever it is that you've been using your tools to manifest is about to show up, and it's going to shock the hell out of you. That's what it feels like here. We've got the Death card, we've got the 8 of Swords, and we've got the 7 of Swords. Yeah, it's under the surface. Look, I feel like this is something here, Sagittarius, that you let go of because you're like, there's no way. There's no way this is working out in my favor. I've got great, big, grandiose dreams, and it's just never going to work. I feel like you were lying to yourself to make yourself feel better so you didn't have to hope. And I feel like sometimes people come to these readings with no hope, and they get angry when they see hope in the cards. And I don't think you're one of those people that gets upset, but I feel like you didn't want to let yourself down. You started to say, okay, well, fine, if it hasn't shown up after this long period of time, because it could be years with the King of Pentacles here. If it hasn't shown up, it's not going to show up. Maybe I'm lying to myself. I feel like you thought about it obsessively, though. Am I lying to myself? I feel like something is about to change. We've got the Death card here. You're in the midst of transformation. You're in the midst of some sort of transition that you don't see. And maybe it seems very quiet where you are because you're waiting for something to happen. But you're in the transition of something that's about to happen, and you don't realize that you're there. It is something that's valuable. So if it's not money, it's valuable. It could be a person. It could be someone who's an earth sign. It could be someone who's a Gemini or an Aries. Tell me what you're waiting for. Tell me about the 3 of Wands, please. We've got the 6 of Pentacles, we've got the 3 of Cups, and we've got the 7 of Wands. So it's, you know what, Sagittarius, it feels like you don't want to be excited about it. You don't want to be happy about it. It's like you're managing your excitement. The 7 of Wands is like holding back or standing my ground or protecting myself. I don't want to go into this celebratory energy of someone I really, really wanted to give me reciprocal energy. I'm not going to think about that anymore because it's never going to happen. I feel like you're wrong because justice is here, and I feel like some sort of karma is about to be paid out to you. Whether it's paid out, like, understand that this can be money. The King of Pentacles can be, but understand Pentacles are energy. Whether it shows up as a house, good health, children, it's energy. So I feel like there is some really good reciprocal energy that's showing up, and you don't expect it at all, because I feel like you went into this place of lying to yourself that, well, it's just never going to show up. I might as well just carry on with my life. I think you're about to be surprised, like really surprised. we've got the Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, it is money. For some of you, it's the winning of a legal battle, like a lot of money. And for some of you, it is a long-term relationship, that somebody is showing up and is going to shock the pants off you, because it's somebody that you, I feel, haven't talked to in years. And I feel like you just left the situation as it was. You took the third option. I always say there's like this option of, should I just shut it down, stop thinking about it, shut it down, cut it off? Should I move forward and chase it? Or the third option is, let me just leave it where it is. You know, let's just leave it where it is on the back burner, and if it shows up again, I'll deal with it then, and if it doesn't, I won't. Tell me what this shocking sort of surprise is here. This could also be that somebody is showing up with some sort of an apology, and you totally did not expect that. The Page of Cups brings the High Priestess, brings the Nine of Wands, and the Empress in the reverse. Somebody is worried that they will not have the win with you. If it is a person we're talking about, this person feels as though you are someone who is not interested in them. It feels like they've been carrying this burden for a while. It's very interesting, because I feel like you've been saying to yourself, well, I'm not going to lie to myself. Like, I'm not going to lie to myself. This thing is never going to happen. I'm just going to carry on with my life. And I feel like this other person is Sagittarius is just never going to take me. They're just never going to say anything. They're going to remain silent. I'm going to carry this burden for the rest of my life until I'm dead. And I feel like this person is not interested in me. But I feel like you've been manifesting this. And I think whatever you thought was never showing up is about to show up. Look at that. The Tower just showed up with the Magician. And it's very interesting, because I put them down here, and you can see that we've got this lightning here, and it sort of crashes into this Tower energy here. I feel like something is about to shock your socks off. That's what it feels like. This thing that is showing up here, whatever it is, whether it's money, legal situation, a person that you haven't talked to in years, whatever it is, you're about to have some sort of really big surprise this week. We've got the Ten of Swords, and we've got the Four of Swords. It's something that you've already released and healed from. You've already put it in the background. You're like, it's never going to happen for me. It's fine. It is what it is, right? So you use the third option. You put it on the back burner. You're like, I'll deal with it if it shows up again. And if it doesn't, I'm just going to carry on with my life. What's the outcome here? We've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Page of Swords. And we've got the Nine of Cups. Somebody is showing up with the tiniest little bit of information, communication. Somebody has humbled themselves. It feels like this is a friend. Possibly. For some of you, the Three of Pentacles is friendship. It can also be somebody that you met through your community. It feels like somebody's showing up just a little bit humble, that they know that you are single and happy, that you really don't need their energy. But they're coming in hard. They're coming in hot. Because even though there's been an ending here, I feel like somebody's coming in hot. We've got the Two of Pentacles. You're going to have to make some sort of decision here to figure out whatever it is that you're going to do. We've got, it could be Cancer you're dealing with, maybe Aquarius. We have lots of swords here. So we've got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. We've got Scorpio, Gemini, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. Some Scorpio. We've got Libra and Taurus. We've got Pisces energy, and Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Ooh, this is a very exciting week for you, Sag. Something is about to show up, and it's going to shock you. It's going to shock you. I'm just going to leave it there. All right, Capricorn, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Capricorn, please. This is your sneak peek for this week, Capricorn. And if you're interested in a private read or you want to join us in the membership area, please do that. Pinned comment below this video if you're interested in that information. All right, tell me about Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Capricorn. Sneak peek for this week, Capricorn. We're looking at the Six of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Capricorn, it feels like you're about ready to go after something that you want here. It feels like there is, you're thinking about someone. And, you know, the Six of Cups is always about nostalgia. It's about good feelings from the past. And it feels like there's someone who's already in your past here. Maybe you haven't communicated with them for a while. Maybe it could be, 6 days to 6 months, possibly. We've got a couple of sixes here. And it feels like with this energy here, with the Ace of Wands, it feels like you are thinking about maybe pursuing someone, pursuing something here, pursuing a new path, an exciting path. Something is exciting, energetic. Tell me more about this. We've got the Ten of Cups, we've got the Seven of Wands, and we have the High Priestess. I feel like you've been silent with somebody because of boundaries. I feel like you are, it almost feels like you're in protection mode. You've got to protect what's yours. But I really think what's going on is we see the Seven of Wands here, and somebody who's very confident, protecting themselves, right? It feels like there are maybe other people involved here who are cheering you on, saying, go get that thing. But you're like, I'm not really sure if I want it. I'm not really sure. But we have 7, 8, and 9. One in the hand of the person who's on atop the horse here. And it feels like you have a lot of options or get a lot of opportunities. But honestly, I feel like the Nine of Wands is telling me that you are sort of at the end of a cycle where you're kind of exhausted. You don't really know if you want the Ten of Cups. I'm not really sure if I'm into that right now. It seems as though you've had connection with somebody who's maybe the High Priestess, possibly. The High Priestess can also indicate that there's been silence, but the High Priestess doesn't usually share it all, right? This is someone who is usually very engaged with helping others with their lives. You know, this person is like the psychic, the intuitive, the person who's the card reader. The High Priestess is somebody who is using that energy to help other people. It feels like this person is really happy doing that thing, that is what they like to do in their life. It feels like in the background, though, it feels like you know this person or you've met this person and they gave you a lot of attention and now you're not sure if you want the attention. Tell me about the Six of Wands, please. It feels like they're attracted to you. You're attracted to them. There is a connection here. There's there's obviously some attraction here. But you think that this person wants more than you are willing to give, possibly. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Something flipped here. Yeah, got the Tower. We've got the World card. Ooh, my goodness, that's some heavy energy. Wow. We've got all these cards that are endings. Look, I feel like you are a person who has experienced a divorce, a really tough ending, betrayal in an ending. You ended something because you felt betrayed or because of betrayal. It feels like it blindsided you, I want to say. You really took some sort of blindside and something ended. Someone else pulled the plug in a relationship and you felt betrayed. I feel like that's what's holding you back. So I feel that you are a person who gets a lot of attention. A lot of people like your energy, Capricorn. But I also feel like you're a person who's been through so much that I don't know that you're really interested in the 10 Cups. You're like, I can probably have all of that on my own. It's like you're defensive in this energy. There is somebody here who I think is the High Priestess. Somebody here really is kind of sweet on you. Thinks you're attractive. Thinks that you are exciting. Fun. That's what Leo is. Fun, silly. We do have the Queen of Swords. We have the Emperor. And we have the Hierophant. So I feel like you might be the Emperor, whether you are feminine or masculine. The Emperor is masculine leaning, but also does have feminine energy. We do have the Queen of Swords. So you've liberated yourself from a marriage. You've been divorced before. That's what it is. You've had a divorce. You're somebody who is the Emperor. I feel like it's an energy of boundaries. Yeah, that your boundaries are super tight. That you've been divorced and you don't want to go through that again. And so I feel that's why you're kind of holding back. I'm just going to say the person that you've met it feels like that they are somebody who is wondering if they've met someone who is interested in, some sort of a happy connection here. Whether you get together for a date, there's two people sitting here in front of a beautiful house, or whether you move in together, it feels like somebody here is in their sort of dreamy energy about you. They're thinking about you. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Star. So this person gives you attention. I feel like to them, or to you, they are your star. I want to say that they are somebody that you've manifested. They give you great reciprocal energy. And I do feel that this person is someone who is very spiritual. They're being very quiet with you. They are somebody who is very careful not to overstep. They are someone who is a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn possibly. We do have Taurus. We have Aries energy here too, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It feels like this is someone who is stable and sturdy in their own energy. They don't need anything from you. They don't need your money. They don't need you to provide. This person is taking care of it themselves, and they're willing to give you reciprocal energy. It feels like you see that they are all of it. It feels like you have called this person in on your energetic level. And it feels, though, that like now you've called them in and you're not sure if you want it. Tell me what the outcome is here, please, for Capricorn. We have the Justice card. We have the Four of Pentacles. You're justified in keeping your feelings under the surface. So I don't think that you're about to show this person your feelings at all. I feel like you're holding back, that you're holding back, and I feel like you're in this energy of I'm not sure if I want to sacrifice, because I think you're fresh out of a marriage or you're fresh out of divorce. And I feel like it's the Hanged Man is like, I need to wait. I need to slow down, get some perspective. I'm not going to show this person that I have feelings on the surface. I'm kind of shut off, shut down, not feeling vulnerable enough to get this, to have this justice. But I feel that you feel justified in doing that, because I feel like you've been through some hard stuff. We've got the Eight of Wands. We've got the Strength. So you're trying to hold back from communicating with them. I think that you do want to communicate with them. In fact, you want to communicate with them a lot, because I feel like this person gives you reciprocal energy and you have really great conversations. But it feels like with the Strength card that you can reach out, but you're holding back and you're not reaching out. I feel like you want to, though. I feel like instead what you're doing is you're snooping around on social media trying to figure out what they're doing. You're kind of conflicted about what you want to do, because you've had this really hard ending, right? Your life is transformed. You've had this hard ending, and I'm not sure that you just want to get into it again, Capricorn. We have Leo energy. We have Pisces energy, Taurus. We have Aquarius energy. We have Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got Libra, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio energy. More Scorpio energy. All right, Aquarius. Let's find out what's going on with you. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And let's find out what's going on this week for you, Aquarius. If you're interested in a private read or getting in on the membership, we're having some fun over there, getting to know each other, then please look in the pinned comment. Tell me about Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for this week, the next 7 days. We have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords, and the Fool. Ooh, you're very confident about something here. Feels like you're very confident in this new chapter that is open for you, and that there is some sort of... the Ace of Swords is giving me the energy of clarity and triumph. It's like I'm really very confident and sure that if I reach out to somebody, that it will open the gate to something brand new here. Feels like you have just about everything you need in your pentacle world. You look good. You've had a glow up here. Maybe you're running a business. Maybe you're just somebody who's just super confident in the way that you manage your finances. Even if you're retired, if you don't work outside the home, it feels like you are somebody who's very confident that you've received enough clarity to go forward and have some sort of a new chapter here. We do have the Ten of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the King of Cups. So I do feel that we're dealing in something that is of a deep feeling nature, a romantic nature. It feels like you're confident that you are ready for some sort of a happiness, like a wish fulfillment kind of happiness. I'm looking at it feels like you've gotten some sort of a download about the Ten of Cups. And so it's like, maybe I'm ready. Like, I feel like the download is right here. Maybe I do need to make a decision. Maybe I do need to move quick at this new beginning. Maybe I'm ready. Maybe I'm confident, sturdy, stable, doing really well for myself. Yeah, the Two Swords here tell me you've made a decision and you've received some sort of a download from the universe. It's giving you some clarity on how you feel about the situation. The King of Cups is like, I feel pretty good about it. I'm pretty sturdy, feeling like it's time for something brand new. Tell me what the download is here. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. Feels like you've received some clarity from the universe. Somebody hears their third eye is open, and it feels like you are willing to change your mind, receive information from the universe here. We have the Four of Wands. Yeah, it feels like you're financially stable. You're very sturdy. You're happy in your life the way it is. Like you've got a home. It feels like you're pretty confident in the way things are moving for you. We've got the Queen of Swords, or sorry, the Queen of Wands is in the reverse, and then we have the Lovers. I want to say that you are not necessarily ready to go at it immediately. The Queen of Wands being in the reverse tells me that you haven't really taken any action on this yet. It feels like this week you might get this realization, this clarity or download that maybe you are ready to bring someone else into your life to share your stability with. The Lovers, of course, is a choice, and I feel like the Queen of Wands in the reverse is telling me that although you're thinking about it, I don't think that you're ready, because the Queen is carrying one wand and there is 4 wands right next to the Queen. That's 5 wands, and that is kind of holding back. It's indecision. Do I really want to share everything I have with somebody else? You know that you're going to have to make a decision to open a new door here with the Fool, but I feel like you are the King of Cups. It feels like, I know that you're an air sign, but it does feel like your energy, it feels like we know that you're an air sign. We've got air sign energy here, but I feel like your feelings or your romantic energy or the energy of emotions is what you're keeping under the surface, because you're not ready to let it fly yet. It feels like you're kind of under the radar with it yet. Tell me about the Fool and the Knight, please. I feel like this is going to take a lot of bravery on your part, that you're going to have to be brave to open this new chapter here. We do have the 7 of Pentacles, because I feel like you've been waiting, taking care of yourself. I feel like a long while ago you threw your seeds of intention and you nurtured all the way up to the 9 Pentacles. It feels like you've been waiting for a door to open, like maybe you thought it was supposed to open for you. And in that time, I feel like you've been quite disconnected from friends, family, or maybe not friends, family, but maybe going out, being social, because the Queen of Wands is in the reverse. We do have the 8 of Cups. Oh, so you're worried that if I meet somebody, how do I know if I'm just settling, right? Like it feels like that energy here. I feel like you are walking away from the 5 Pentacles, though. It's time for you to become more social. Yeah, it's coming to an end. I feel like this Death card is telling me what is transforming here is you're no longer waiting. You're no longer going to remain disconnected from social situations. I feel like it's time to open the door, but the only way you can open the door is if you reconnect to yourself, you reconnect to friends, you reconnect to social situations. We do have the Death card, which tells me all of this is in transformation here. Tell me about the King of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like this is telling me that somebody here is ready to get back into dating or meeting someone or something like that. We've got the King of Cups, the Page, Queen of Cups, and we've got the 4 of Cups in the reverse. So you're coming out of some sort of a comfort zone, and I feel like you've made your decision. Your decision is one that you're very clear on, and what's clear is I'm only going to be dating people for the purpose of soulmate connection. So first a soulmate connection, then we get to something more serious, right? So it feels like here that I need to find someone who's psychic like me, who's empathic like me, who's compassionate, who has a lot of real depth of self, that really knows themselves really well. And I feel like new love is here. I'm going to say with the Page of Cups, it feels like you're open to it. And as long as you're open to it, the King of Cups is going to manifest whatever they want. I feel like you are manifesting the Queen of Cups. We do have the Devil energy. Why? We have the Chariot. So you're holding yourself back. It's like you're chained to something else, chained to the past, chained to something else. It feels like it's, I feel like you want to move forward. You've really worked on yourself a lot, but you're worried about codependency. It's like you have some doubt that like maybe I just want to be single and happy, right? We do have the Emperor here. Maybe I just want to be single and happy. The Nine of Cups here. You've worked on myself a whole lot, but maybe it is time to move forward. I feel like you're just having some doubt or some fear that things are going to work out the way you want, because if you meet another person who's under the surface like you, it generally does not work for you. But it feels like this victory here is you getting in balance. You getting in balance, and I think you did that with the Eight of Pentacles, that you really worked on yourself, self-mastery. Maybe you are ready to give to this Nine of Cups here. You're ready to give to wish fulfillment. But it does feel like here that it's time for you to stop holding back, stop being disconnected, stop being emotionally disconnected. I feel like the Death card transforms all of these cards over here, and it feels like you've made a decision to go on some sort of a new path, to look for somebody who is for you, not just anybody. You're not just showing up and swiping left and right. You're actually going out there and meeting people, I feel. Meeting people in the Pentacle world because you're confident enough to do so. Yeah, we are doing through that. Let's look at some energies here. We have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, more Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini. Gemini a couple times. We have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, more Aries, more Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Let's find out what's going on for Pisces in the next 7 days. This week, sneak peek for this week for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How are you, my two fishes friends? Hey, if you're interested in a private read or you would like to join us in the membership area, please look at the pinned comment below this video. Tell me about Pisces. What's coming up this week for Pisces, please? We have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Four of Cups, and we have the Knight of Cups. Interesting. We have the Three of Pentacles, Strength card, and the Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. We have a lot of energy of you holding back from something that you want. It feels like, I want to say that you're in this energy of waiting on someone. Feels like you're waiting on someone to bring the cup. It does feel like somebody here has had connection, maybe in a friend group or a community group or whatever group. Maybe you've joined a bowling team or something. Like, it feels like you've met somebody in a group of people, and it feels like you felt a connection, a small connection with this person. But it does feel like you're holding back from communicating with them. And I feel like you're in this contemplative energy, this energy of, I need to kind of think about it. I need to hold back and think about it first. It feels like it's been a really long time since you have actually been in like a group, like you've met somebody new through a group of people who are quite social. I feel like you feel that you've met somebody who you could be interested in for the long term, but I feel like everything is slow. Like, it feels like everything is slowed down. It feels like you're by yourself in this place of contemplation. You're like, is it really Three Cups? Should I really be excited about it? Because we have Two Cups that are full here, and we have an Ace of Cups that is empty. So you're like, is it love? Is it not? Maybe I'm seeing something that's not there. It feels like the Four of Cups is telling me that you're in this place of stability, or maybe a comfort zone. Maybe I just don't want to go outside the comfort zone. It does feel like there is somebody here who I feel is moving really slow and holding back. It could be you, or it could be the person that you met. But it does feel like somebody is quiet. If they're quiet with you, it feels like it's because they're going over some sort of details, or it's like they're remembering the conversation and what you said and what they said. I feel like somebody here is in this contemplation of whether or not I want to begin something with Pisces or not. Maybe this is your energy. Maybe you're like trying to get a perspective on, do I even want this? Yeah, it feels like We've got, look, Pisces, Aries, Pisces. We've got a lot of energy of being by yourself, thinking about it. Is this really what I want? I'm not really sure. Why, why is it taking so long? Why is somebody hesitating? Maybe it's you, maybe it's them. Tell me about the Four of Cups, please. But I feel like you see the abundance in the situation. You see the abundance. We do have a lot of pentacles here. So for some of you, there is something that is financial that's taking a long time to come through. It could be something from work. Maybe they promised you a bonus. Maybe they promised you the raise. Maybe they promised you the next position. And I feel like you've been waiting on something that's really abundant, will be abundant financially for you. You're waiting for them to give you the go-ahead, but it's taking forever. This is the passive knight. It's like it's something good, but it's taking forever. They're holding back for some reason. Tell me about the Four of Cups. We've got the Page of Wands. We've got the Death card, and we've got the Tower. I feel like you're going to get communication. This person is going to contact you, but it's going to take some time. Look, it could take a month from the last time that you saw them or met them. The last time you met them in this group of people. For those of you who are looking at this as something that might be going on financially or at the workplace, I feel like there is some sort of a realization and something's about to change for you. You will be getting communication if you've applied for a job within, if you applied for the loan, whatever it is that's in your pentacle world. I feel like whatever the Ten of Pentacles is, that it's really, really abundant. And the Tower's telling me that it's going to shock you that it's actually coming in. Because I feel like with all the silence, either you feel like they're not going to make a decision, or maybe you've been waiting a while, a month, for the workplace to make a decision about whether you get the promotion, the raise, the bonus, the next position, whatever it is. And for others of you, if this is a romantic reading, I feel like somebody here, it's like you met them, feels like there was really good connection. You felt that maybe there was going to be maybe a good long-term connection here, and this person is now holding back. I feel like this week you're going to get some communication from them. They might, I feel like they might show up a little bit flirty here. Somebody is changing their mind about you, and it's causing a Tower. Somebody's having a realization. It's going to be your realization. It's like the King of Cups is having a realization, and it's going to be your realization as well. Because I feel like you're in the Four of Cups leading to the Five of Cups, where you're feeling like regret, like, oh, okay, well, maybe I said something they didn't like. Maybe they didn't really care for me. Tell me about why they're holding back. Lovers. I feel like they felt a connection to you that they can't stop thinking about, and maybe it's terrifying them just a little bit. Tell me about the Lovers. We've got the King of Cups. And we've got the Ten of Swords. They're like, maybe I should back away. I think that we're talking about the King of Cups for you. If this is a romantic situation, that this person is somebody who hasn't really given you any indication on the surface that they are attracted to you or they're interested in you that way. And I think it's because the King of Cups has already faced the Ten of Swords, has already faced, a really hard cycle, or they're just coming out of a hard cycle. I feel like this person feels the same way you do. The Lovers is here. It's two people who looked at each other, kind of interested in you. Feels like you feel that there is a deep connection here. The King of Cups feels there's a deep connection here, but the King of Cups is also facing the Ten of Swords. I've been in this situation before, and I was betrayed or hurt, or somebody released me. I feel like the King of Cups is about to release their feelings to you. We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it does feel like this is telling me that there's going to be conversation. Conversation is arriving, and it's going to be a very head over heart conversation. It's going to be the conversation is, where do we go from here? I like you. You like me. You're obviously attracted to me. I'm obviously attracted to you. But what do we do now? Let's have a head over heart conversation about it. Tell me about these pentacles over here. It's going to take this person, if this is a love reading for you, it's going to take this person a while to make up their mind. Let's find out, for those of you who are looking at this as business or something that's going on at work. Yeah, I feel like you are, it's weighing heavy on you. It feels like maybe you interviewed for something either internally or at another place of work that is going to be like, it's going to pay out a lot for you. And I feel like there is a decision that will be made this week. The Sun is here. It's a realization that, yeah, Pisces is the one that we want for the job. I feel like this job is like your ideal job. It's something that you're really going to love. It's a realization of the Ace of Cups, but the Ten of Wands is here. It's going to weigh heavy on you until somebody here makes a decision. Tell me, but I feel like the decision is in your favor. Tell me about the outcome, please. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Emperor. So I feel, Pisces, that you have met an Emperor somewhere in the last month or so, and you're wondering why they never called you back. It feels like they are about to boomerang here. The Eight of Cups is in the reverse. It's somebody, they may have had other people, other options, and maybe they were kind of like, yeah, maybe Pisces is the one. It feels like it's the Emperor, and the Emperor usually gets what the Emperor wants, right? The person who is stable and secure about themselves. They have a good life. They really don't need anybody else, but I feel like this person is sort of toggling around the idea of maybe having some romantic feelings about you. I feel like the reason you're not hearing from them or hearing very little from them is because the Emperor has a lot at stake, right? The Emperor runs the whole empire, right? So whether it's a bunch of businesses or a person who's like, maybe they're a single father or mother and they're carrying it all, it feels like somebody here is going to take a while to make a decision. But it feels like they can't deny your energy because there are two people here who have the energy of the other. And I think two people are really ready to get into a relationship, but the Emperor has a lot to lose. And so the Emperor is taking their time in making a decision. For those of you who are looking at this as a business reading or about money or a job, something like that, it feels like there is going to be a time of contemplation here, but I feel like the job is yours. I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is here, and they're going to invest in you, and you're going to be able to move forward in some sort of new position here. And there's your victory. Yeah, realization and from the universe giving you clarity, right? The Four of Pentacles is here. Why? Because of the Two of Wands. It's time for somebody to take a chance on Pisces. Whether this is love or whether this is business, somebody is about to prepare to take a chance on Pisces here. Somebody who is maybe not so open with their feelings is about to be open with their feelings. They want to have a communication that's going to lead to victory. All right, Pisces. A lot going on there. We've got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, Aries, Pisces. We've got Leo, Scorpio a couple times here. We've got more Leo and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Cancer energy. I'm going to leave that right there. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'll be back because I'm always back. Thanks, my loves. I'm out for now. Bye-bye.